Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Optimist Park for the college showcase game, and we're just ready to start game number 1 here. And the first pitch from the Edmonton Twins is a strike, and we're playing the Edmonton All-Stars. So we got 2 Edmonton teams playing here. Here we go, and the ball is inside.
Parkland Twins are white.
Parkland Twins, if you're seeing this on the screen, is in the white uniforms, and the All-Stars in the black tops. Here it comes. Here's the pitch, and it's a ball. It's a strike.
It takes that long to warm up.
We'll wait for the umpire's call. And it's a ball way outside. Braden Machete is the batter, left-handed batter for the Edmonton All-Stars. We're just getting started here. And it's a ball low. Machete is the batter. Here's the next pitch. And he's caught looking. 1 out in the top of the first inning here for the very first game on Saturday, the 25th, in the tournament, which will feature a number of games today, but this is a game which was postponed from Friday. And the left-hander delivers, and it's low and away, ball 1. On the mound for the Twins is Jake Moger. Here's the next pitch, and it's a strike.
Who's number 22? It's Jean-Luc Lucier.
Left-handed batter, left-handed pitcher. And it's a ball low. And it's a foul back on the screen.
Jaden Badia.
Top half of the first inning, nobody on base, 1 down. And here's the ball, well hit into left field. And Rake hauls it in for the second out. That was a good, fine running catch out there. Two down, top of the first inning. Right-handed batter Jean-Luc Bussière is coming to bat, and he takes the ball low and away. And the next pitch, a ball down in the dirt. 0-2. The All-Stars batting, and it's a ball slapped down the third base line for a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Sorry, 1 strike. 2-1 the count on Jean-Luc Bussière from the Edmonton All-Stars, batting now in game number 1. Here's the next pitch, and it's down in the dirt. 3-1. Jake Moger is chucking for the Edmonton Twins. And here's a ball, a bounding ball down to third base. Quick throw over to first, and the All-Stars are eliminated in the first half of the first inning. There was no runs and no hits and no errors. No scores. We head to the last of inning number 1. Welcome back to game number 1 of the Saturday session between the Parkland Twins, coming to bat now in the last half of inning number 1, and the Edmonton All-Stars, 2 visiting teams in Calgary, getting started. Gabe Lysick is the batter, right-handed batter, stepping in now, and he's going to face the first pitch from James Duddick, and it's a ball outside. Gabe Lysick batting, and he slaps one down the third base line, just foul. 1-1. Right-handed batter against right-handed pitcher. Here's the set, here's the delivery, and it's a swing and a foul down in the dirt on the first base side. 2 balls and 1 strike.
Yeah, it was actually like
One ball and 2 strikes.
Which actually makes a lot of sense. So, unfortunately, the umpires also got us kind of coordinating the whole thing, because I don't know if they could get umpires this week.
And here's a ball hit into the outfield, and the out is made, and the one down.
Yeah, so they're from like Spruce Grove, and they're in the whites. And
One down in the last of the first inning.
St. Albert.
Here in game number 1, coming to bat is Leighton Sharon. He's the center fielder for the Parkland Twins.
Yeah, there's no
Right-handed batter,
so let's just see if this.
open stance,
Oh, there's one.
and he's a fly ball going off to the first base side, and it's out of play.
1 strike. And then
0-1.
2-1. He said 2-1.
wait, that's quick. That's how you do it.
2 balls.
2 balls and 1 strike.
This at bat.
Right-handed batter. Here's the 2-1 delivery. And it's an off-speed pitch high. 3-1 on Leighton Sharon.
If you want to be fancy, you can put
1
the
and
number
1.
of the guy that's at bat. But
It's John,
you don't have to.
the score clock is wrong. It's 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Not
Okay,
1
we've
ball,
just
2
been
strikes.
informed in 1 and 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
We got a little ahead of ourselves.
Nobody aboard. Last of the first inning. Here's the 1-2 pitch. And he swings at a pitch outside, and he fouls it off to the right.
What do you think is the score? Then would just be home and against,
2-2.
Inning score.
and then home.
1 ball, 2 strikes. We'll correct ourselves as we go along here.
Between innings, learn it.
Here's the right-handed delivery. And it's a swing and a miss.
2 outs. And then he said
Leighton Sharon goes down on strikes. And Jack Rhea is the batter at the shortstop
Ball minus.
for the
Minus.
Parkland Twins. Left-handed batter stepping in now. 2 out. Last of the first inning. Nobody aboard. Here's the first pitch, and it's down low.
saw it. Saw it straight, was it? Is that a straight?
No, it was a ball.
The right-hander delivers. And it's a ball out. Oh, it's a strike.
Strike.
Hesitation.
We'll wait for the umpire's call. 1-1. Here it is. It's a ball slapped down towards first base, and it'll be a toss. And it'll be unassisted, put out at first by Samuel. So we've completed 1 inning in game number 1 between the Parkland Twins and the Edmonton All-Stars, and there's no score in the game.
Strike minus.
Back with you on inning number 2 of the first game today between the Parkland Twins from Edmonton and the Edmonton All-Stars, 2 visiting teams. And we're going to the first half of inning number 2, and batting will be Javier Samuel, the first baseman for the Edmonton All-Stars. Left-handed batter steps in. The 16-year-old tournament, or 16 for 16-year-olds, and the pitch is low. 2 balls and no strikes on Javier Samuel, and it's a ball hitting straight away center field, and it drops in for a base hit, and we have our first base runner of the day. So Samuel's on with a hit.
Now up for the Edmonton All-Stars, Jaden Babiak.
Jaden Babiak stepping in, another left-handed batter for the Edmonton All-Stars. Here it is.
What was that first pitch?
Babiak faked a throw down to first base.
Did he throw one yet? A ball? I was looking down. I might need some help. Get help. Eyeballs on.
Left-handed batter, left-handed pitcher. Twins fielding. Here it comes.
And a steal.
And it's a pass ball with the Samuel going down to second base on the play. 2 balls, no strikes. Babiak batting. Here it is, and it's low in the dirt. Away, 3 balls and no strikes. Babiak is the catcher for the Edmonton All-Stars. Catcher Babiak goes out to the mound for a little bit of a chat with the pitcher. Sorry, James is the catcher. He's going out. He's catching for the Twins. Left-hander delivers, and it's ball 4. So he takes a walk.
Now up for
Babiak is on with a walk.
Andrew Yusepchuk.
Andrew Yusepchuk is coming up to bat now, right-handed batter. He is the second baseman for the Edmonton All-Stars. 2 on, nobody down. Top half of inning number 2. Left-hander delivers. And it's a strike. 0-1.
He's taking his time and he's making the right.
Samuel on second. Babiak on first. Inching away from the bag. Moger pitching for the Twins. Left-hander looks back towards second and delivers. And it's a ball low and away. 1 ball and 1 strike. Two runners aboard, nobody out. Top half of the second. Game number 1 on Saturday. And there's a bunt. And it's a good one, right in front of the mound. And
did he get it? He's out.
And the ball, he's out at first base, and the sacrifice works, and the runners move up.
Reese Devlin.
Runners at second and third for Reese Devlin, the right fielder, coming up to bat now for the Edmonton All-Stars, who have runners at second and third. One down now, right-handed batter, leading and waiting. Here it is. And it's a fly ball off to the first base side, and it's out of play. Reese Devlin batting. Edmonton All-Stars mounting their first threat of the day with 1 down and 2 runners aboard. Here comes the pitch, and it's a swing and a miss. No balls and 2 strikes. Moger delivers. No, he stands back. Devlin leading and waiting. Here's the pitch, and he fouls it back on the screen off on the first base side. And the count remains at 0-2. Top half of inning number 2. All-Stars batting. 2 Edmonton teams playing here today. Moger looks back, and he pitches, and it's a swing and a miss and a drop ball and a throw. And here's the throw back to the plate, and the runner scores. And the All-Stars have themselves a first run.
Position since the shortstop.
Yes. 2 outs. And
Now the plate for Edmonton shortstop, Jackson Moffat.
Jackson Moffat stepping in now, runner at third base. And there's a ball right, and it hits the bag, and it goes into left field. And the second run scores, and Moffat hits the first pitch for a single.
Now batting, Dylan Gunderson.
So Moffat gets himself an RBI.
There's 2 guys. 22. Oh, delay steal or straight steal?
did he get it?
Caught stealing, yes.
Did he
And the-
pitch?
Yeah.
And the runner is caught stealing, and the inning in the first half of the
Was that
second
ball?
inning is
Straight
over.
that pitch? I'll call it ball.
Well, we've completed 1.5 innings of play here at Optimist Park, and the Edmonton All-Stars are leading 2-0 as we head into the last half of inning number 2. Welcome back to the second half of inning number 2 here on the game number 1. And Aldo Rojas is stepping in now for the Parkland Twins from Edmonton. And he takes the ball low.
Yes.
Left-handed batter facing the right-handed pitcher. Here it comes.
And he calls that
And
ball.
it's a ball.
Wait for it.
2-0.
Come on, James.
Dudich is pitching for
There you go.
the Edmonton All-Stars, and he has a 2-0 lead here in the top of the
Yeah.
second inning.
Didick pitching. Everybody does Didick. Has to be straight. Let's go with it.
Here's the right-hander delivers, and it's a ball out, and it's a strike.
Call it straight.
2 balls and 1 strike. If you may have noticed, the umpire makes his decisions a little on the late side. Right-handed batter slaps it off down to the
Full count.
third base side, and we have a full count. 3-2 on the batter, Aldo Rojas. Here it is, and it's high and outside for ball 4. So the Twins have their first base runner of the day.
For the Twins, number 11, catcher Nolan James.
Nolan James coming up, catcher for the Twins. 1 aboard, nobody out. Last of inning number 2. Didich pitches, and it's a high fly ball, and the first baseman's under it, and he's got it. Samuel hauls it in for the first out.
Next batter for the Twins, Jake Moger.
One down, 1 aboard, and Jake Moger, the Twins pitcher, coming up to bat, left-hander. And a throw over to first base, and it gets by him. And Rojas will scamper down to second base. So that would be an errant throw on part of the catcher, part of the pitcher, Dudich. Runner at second base now, 1 down. Last of the second inning, and left-hander delivers. And it's high and outside. 1 ball and no strikes. And Jake Moger. Dudich looks back. Here it comes.
Let's see what he calls. Yeah.
And it's a strike. If we wait long enough, we'll get the call. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out, runner at second. And it's a ball hit hard down the, towards the dugout on the third base side. James Dudich is pitching for the Edmonton All-Stars. Parkland Twins from Edmonton at bat. Runner at second base, 1 down. Dudich looks back. Threatens throw, does not. He looks back the runner. Here comes the pitch. And it's low and away.
Ball. It's 2-2.
2 balls and 2 strikes. 1 down. Jake Moger batting. Here it comes. And it's a ball low in the dirt. And Dudich has got himself a 3-2 count again on, this time on Jake Moger. the opposing pitcher on the Twins. Runner at second base. Here comes the pitch. And he's high and outside, and he takes a walk. James Moger's on first. Runners on.
Hayden Rake.
Parkland batter Hayden Rake is coming to bat now. He is the first baseman for the Twins. Right-handed batter. Runners edging off first and second. Dudic looks back and delivers the first pitch, and a throw down to second base, third base, and it's a little bit high, and Rojas is in safely. Runners at the corners now with one down. Last of inning number 2. James Hayden Rake is batting. Here it comes. And it's a strike. It catches the inside high corner. Or the outside corner, rather. The Twins' first baseman leaning and waiting. And here that's the ball hit straight away. And it's on the infield. And it's picked up and thrown to first base for the out. But the run will score.
So 2 out.
Now up second baseman for the Twins, Gavin Fraser.
So Jake Moger goes down to second base. 2 out now in the top of the second inning, and we have a runner in for the Twins, and the score is 2-1 in favor of the All-Stars.
So basically, like with your first base and you're coming to a ball system, like you show me there's like 8 things that you're not expecting. Yeah, so like maybe you do like a,
Here's the pitch,
and people do balls differently.
and it's a strike.
Sitting there and you go, or like,
Gavin Fraser is the batter, the second baseman for the Twins, for the Parkland Twins.
you shut it down if he like does just like a hold or something.
Dudic looks back. Here it comes, and it's outside, and it gets away from the catcher, and
Big into, that's why this
Moger will take third base.
okay, they'll do a little bit of it too. The Cardinals. Basically, when you're doing that too, go fast guys, you can get fast. So it's so much fun to watch and just get destroyed.
Dudic delivers. And it's a ball hit sharply down to the left side of the mound. Shortstop Moffat picks it up. A quick throw to first base, and the Twins are retired. But they pick up 1 run in the bottom of the second inning, and there's score at the end of 2 complete is the Edmonton All-Stars 2 and the visiting Parkland Twins, who are the home team here on this particular game, 1.
Gunderson.
Starting inning number 3 now. Edmonton All-Stars coming to bat now, and Gunderson is at bat. He was at bat last time when the play was made to end the inning, so he will start with a fresh count, and the
Ball.
And the pitch is a ball, low and away. Here's the 1-0 count, 1-0 pitch, and it's another ball. 2 balls, no strikes on Dylan Gunderson, who is the third baseman for the All-Stars.
Strike.
Moger comes in with a strike, 2-1. And it's a ball out, ball low and away. 3 balls and 1 strike. Nobody aboard. First batter in inning number 3 for the All-Stars. And it's a ball low, and the All-Stars have a base runner.
For the All-Stars, Edmonton pitcher James Didak.
James Didak is batting now. For the All-Stars, right-handed batter.
Where does somebody go on the internet for this?
Just search up
AABC, you just go to YouTube.
Third inning,
AABC space.
game 1. And Didak swings and misses. Moger is delivering pitches for the Twins, who are in the white uniforms and the home team on this particular morning. The left-hander delivers, and it's outside. Gunderson on first base, just takes a couple of steps away, and the pitch is low and away. 3 balls and 1 strike. And another base runner for the All-Stars.
Number 6.
As Didak takes down to first base on a walk, while Gunderson moves down to second. Nobody down here in the top of the 3rd inning with the All-Stars batting. They're the visiting team, although both teams are from Edmonton.
Foul?
And it's a foul ball. It's a ball hit down the 3rd base line. We're going back to the top of the order now with Braden Machette. How do you say it? McKetty. Let me get that right. Left-handed batter. McKetty is batting now. Moger looks back towards second base. There's 2 runners aboard, and he floats in an off-speed pitch for a strike.
You call that a strike? I didn't see it. I was looking down. I'm going to stop multitasking.
I should have written this one.
Hold on.
Here's the 0-2 delivery,
I want to keep it like, this is my photograph of the game.
and it's a ball. 1-2. Gunderson leading off second, Didak off first. And Moger delivers a pitch on the inside, and it's 2-2. Left-hander delivers, another inside pitch, and it's a full count. Runners on first and second for the All-Stars, and there's nobody out still in the top of the third inning. McKetty leading and waiting, and he fouls one back on the screen. And the count remains at 3-2. Two-1 is your score in the top of the third. Game number 1 on Saturday the 25th. Ball hit down the first base side for a foul, and the count stays at 3-2.
Green's had 7 pitches. Good. Nice at bat.
Moger's tossed 7 pitches so far in this at bat. Runners leading off. Left-hander delivers. And it's a ball low. And now the bases are loaded. And nobody out. And the Twins are in a jam. So it's going to be a visit to the mound because Moger's having some problems with his location.
I'm going to put meeting on the mound in
Gunderson on third, Didich on second, and McKetty on first. All on base on balls. And they're going to leave Moger in there. Probably just to catcher goes out and the manager and the coach goes out just to remind him where the plate is.
Just a reminder where the plate is. You've done this before. That's funny.
Left-handed batter.
Really don't know.
Leaning and waiting. Here it is.
Not had sugar on it, baby. Come on.
Bradley Jolly is left-handed batter, leaning and waiting. Bases loaded, nobody out. And it's a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. So that little conversation at the mound apparently worked. Just to remind him. Left-hander delivers, and it's just inside. 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nobody down, top of the third. Edmonton All-Stars leading 2-1 in this first game of the day. Moger delivers, and he hits one just foul down the third base line. And the count stays at 1-2. All-Stars are the visiting team. The Twins in the white uniforms are the home team in this game. Left-hander Moger delivers, and it's inside. And the count now is 2-2. Runners at all bases. Moger's in a bit of a jam here, so Jolly is leaning and waiting, and he swings and misses. And that's the...
Now up for the All-Stars, number 22, Jean-Luc Boussier.
Jean-Luc Boussier will be coming up now, right-handed batter. Bases are still loaded.
1 out.
And there's 1 out still for the All-Stars. Here, left-hander comes in with a pitch, and it's low. All 3 base runners are their courtesy of base on balls. Left-hander Moger comes in with a pitch, and here's a bounding ball down towards third. He steps on third for the force, and it says a very nifty double play. throw over to first for the third out. So the All-Stars do not score. And the score at the end of 2.5 innings at Harold Optimist Park is Edmonton All-Stars 2 and the Parkland Twins 1. Welcome back to Optimist Park for the last half of the third inning between the Edmonton All-Stars, who are leading in this game 2-1, over the visiting Parkland, or the home team, the Parkland Twins, who are coming up now in the last of the third. Riley Knoss is the left fielder for the Twins, and he is batting now. Right-handed hitter coming up now, facing James Didick. And the first pitch in is for a strike. And here's a pitch hit down the first base line and a throw over to first. And he's safe. The throw is just a little bit high, and the runner is safe on first base.
Is that a hit? Or is that an error?
Now up to the Twins. Number 7, Gabe Lysak.
We'll score that as a hit.
Okay.
But don't take my word for it, ladies and gentlemen. Back to the top of the order now for the right fielder, Gabe Lysak. Quick throw over to first, and Gnas is back safely. Right-handed batter facing a right-handed pitcher. Didic. One runner aboard, nobody out. Here it is, and the runner goes down to first base, and he is in safely. Second base. So Canas has himself a stolen base. He's in scoring position now, in the right-handed batter. Lysak waits the 1-0 count, and he pops it up in the infield. And the first baseman, Samuel, pulls it in for the first out.
Now batting, Twins center fielder Leighton Sharon.
Leighton Sharon the center fielder for the Twins, comes up to bat now, who struck out in the first inning. Runner at second for the Twins. Here's the pitch, and it's a foul ball off to the right, off the first base side.
No, one strike.
No balls and one strike, one out here in the last of the third inning. All-Stars on top, 2-1. Both teams from Edmonton playing the first game in Optimist Park this morning in the 16-year-old tournament. Didig looks in, and here's a pitch here into deep right field, and it drops at the wall on the warning track, and this is going to get one run in, and
Got him.
and the pitch and the throw in is good, and Lissick and Sharon is erased at third base. So a good play there. The ball went to right field, was relayed in. Sharon tried for 3 and didn't make it. So there's 2 down now, and the bases are empty. But the runner scored on the play,
Got one run.
and the batter, Jack Ria, is hit by the pitch, and they have another base runner.
Now back to the Twins. Aldo Rojas.
So Noss scored on that last play, drawing the score even now for the Twins and the Edmonton All-Stars. Left-handed batter now is Aldo Rojas.
One ball.
And he takes a ball. 1-0. Ria's on first base. And it's another ball low in the dirt. 2-0. Left-handed batter leading and waiting. Ria on first, and he hits the ball down to second, and the force will be at second base for the third out. A fielder's choice play. So Ria is erased at second base, and there's 3 down now, and the score after 3 full innings of play is knotted at 2 between the Edmonton All-Stars and the Parkland Twins. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome back to Optimist Park now for game number 1 on the Saturday, the 25th of August here in Calgary, Alberta, for the Edmonton All-Stars and the Twins, who are knotted at 2 each as we start inning number 4.
Coming up for the Edmonton All-Stars, Xavier Samuel.
Xavier Samuel is going to lead off here in the top of the 4th inning. Probably his name is also pronounced Javier Samuel, but we'll go with the English version. Who got a base hit his first time up? And he takes the first pitch low and inside, ball 1. And here it comes, and it's ball high inside, 2-0. Edmonton All-Stars batting now. They are the visiting team, and a ball slapped down towards second base, and the ball is flipped over to Rake, Fraser to Rake for the first out.
Catcher Jaden Babiak.
Score goes 4-3, and the catcher, Jason Babiak, is batting now, another left-handed batter for the Edmonton All-Stars. And Moger delivers. Moger got into quite a serious jam in the last inning, but worked out of it. He had the bases loaded at one point, nobody out, but they failed to score. Babiak got a walk in the first inning. He was part of that problem that Moger was having. Nobody aboard here, top of the 4th inning. One down, first of the 4th. First half of the 4th inning. The catcher, Jason Babiak. Left-hander delivers, and it's a swing, and it's a foul right at the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 down. And he does a partial swing, and the ball is out of play on the third base side. The infield is drawn round slightly to right to accommodate the left-handed hitter. And the ball right over his head, and that will make the count full now. 3-2 on Babiak. He'll be followed by Yusipchuk and Devlin. And he struck out. Now there's 2 out.
Next batter for the All-Stars, Andrew Yusepchuk.
Andrew Yusepchuk is up now, right-handed hitter. 2 down now. Moger delivers, and it's fouled off on the screen on the right. 1 strike. 0-1. And it's a ball down in the dirt. 1 ball and 1 strike on Andrew Yusipchuk. Left-hander Moger looks in. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And it's a strike. Now 2-2. Game knotted at 2-all. All-Stars batting, top of inning number 4. Yusipchuk takes a ball outside. And now the count's 3-2. Nobody aboard, 2 down. Here it comes. And the ball is inside, gets away from the catchers, but it's ball 4 anyway, and now Yusipchuk is down on first base. Reese Devlin is the next batter. He is the right fielder for the Edmonton All-Stars. Reese Devlin, right-handed hitter. He's the right fielder for the All-Stars. And James goes out to have a talk with Moger, perhaps to discuss what pitch to deliver him or to keep an eye on Yusipchuk, which is at first base. Top of the 4th, 1 aboard. Devlin batting. Here it comes, and it's a swing and a miss. And it's 1 ball and 2 strikes.
1 strike.
1 and 1. We're corrected here. 1 and 1 is the count. Here comes the pitch. Oh, it's
Hot box.
Yusipchuk takes off, and now he's going to be caught in a rundown. And he gets back to first base safely. Well, he escaped major damage that time. He slid back in there head first after being caught right between first and second. But Fraser seemed to hold on to the ball. Now he's going down to second base, and the ball is offline but caught by Rhea, who comes over from shortstop.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And the count is 2 and 1.
Yes.
So there's runners at second. Yusipchuk is at second base, and it's a pop-up behind the plate, and it's out of play. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. Top of the 4th inning, All-Stars and the Twins, both from Edmonton, but the All-Stars are the visiting team for this particular game. Here's the delivery, and he swings at it, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. So the All-Stars threaten with 1 runner at second base, but do not score, and the score remains tied after 3 1/2 innings of play here at Optimist Park. We'll be back in a moment. Welcome back to Optimist Park now for the last half of the 4th inning now. Game tied up at 2 each between the 2 visiting Edmonton teams.
James.
And now the Twins coming to bat in the last of the 4th inning, and Nolan James, who is the catcher for the Twins in the white uniforms, coming to bat now. Didic delivers, and It's low. 1 ball and no strikes.
My name is Didick. Didick.
Didick.
not Didick.
Hard K sound.
Yeah.
James swings and fouls it back. 1-1. Didick delivers, and it's 2 strikes now. 1 ball, 2 strikes on the first batter in the last of the 4th inning for the Twins. Nolan James, who's the catcher for the Twins. And he golfs a shot down to short. And
Hold off.
first baseman
Now up for Parkland.
Samuel was pulled off the bag. Made a pretty good attempt there at making the catch, but the runner is safe. The runner was hit down, the ball was hit down to Moffat at short. So it's short to first, but the runner's on board. Now Jake Moger is the batter. He's the pitcher of record for the Twins. Left-handed batter. Runner on first. Nobody down. Top of inning number 4. Didick delivers. And it's inside and low. 2 balls, no strikes. James inching off towards first, and the pitch is a ball. 3-0. Catcher Badriak goes out to have a word with Didick. By the way, the game time temperature was 9 degrees. We think that'll improve considerably as the day goes on. It's overcast at the moment. Delivery's outside, and that's ball 4, and Moger is on with a base on ball.
Twins, number 29, Hayden Rake.
So James goes down to second base, and the first baseman, Hayden Rake, will be batting. Nobody out, and that will be all for James Didick. They're going to get a new pitcher now for the Edmonton All-Stars. The game currently is tied at 2-all. We're in the top of the 4th inning, and there's going to be a pitching change. And we'll stand by to find out who it is.
Josh Fairhurst, yeah.
And we're told the new pitcher is Josh Deerhart.
We turned you up for practice.
And he's going to take a few warm-up tosses here. Well, we just go over a few things here. This is the first of, well, the next game, there's probably 4 or 5 games today. I think 5 games. 4 games today at Optimist Park, so lots of baseball. 5 games. So the game will go, this tournament's going to go into the nighttime here. The new pitcher for the Edmonton All-Stars is Josh Gearhart. And he comes in inheriting runners already on base, which are charged to Didick.
Josh Gearhart.
No, when I did the, when I would go work on certain camps, like you have to go full, some camps, like, they're old school and they go full union.
And now batting for the Twins is number 29, Gavin Fraser, who is the second baseman.
So I think Cubs can make a big travel ball team based on course. It's for the Cubs teams. Some of the best kids from Northwest come and try out some front ball.
Sorry, Hayden Rake. We go back to Hayden Rake because they pulled the pitcher while the batter was still up there. And it's a pop-up bunt. And
Nicely done.
And the
Get him?
catcher, Babiak, made a nice play to first base. He picked it up right in front of him. It was an awkward play for the
Now
catcher.
Second baseman, Gavin Fraser.
But the runners will move up on the play.
No, they did not. No, it was the catcher is
And
first base is,
there's now one out for the Twins here.
but they did advance the runners on the side.
So that was a sacrifice bunt, which worked.
Then all they just land away early. Okay, sounds great. Slacks. Okay, thanks. Or fight union down on the stage.
One down, top of the fourth. Last of the fourth inning here for the Twins, who are the home team. Gavin Fraser is the batter. And he slaps a single right through the middle of the between third and short. And he's aboard now.
For Parkland, number 18, Riley Knaws.
And the runner scores on the play. So the Twins now have gained the lead. They were trailing earlier in this game 2-0. Now they've come back. So Moger is at third, and the runner goes, slides into second base safely. There was no throw on the play.
No, that's a mill.
Is that a straight throw?
So
Let's see if it was a ball or strike. I'll find out in a second.
and that's a ball on the batter,
So 1-1. It would-
Riley Knaus, who is the left fielder for the Twins. So they have runners now at second and third, and the pitch is outside from Gerhardt. 2 balls and 1 strike. 1 down here in the last of the 4th inning.
Yeah.
This is going to be a 5-inning game.
What level?
Gerhardt delivers, and it goes, and it's off the mitt of the catcher, and the run scores.
Wild pitch.
And that would be a wild pitch score, and the runner comes in, and Fraser takes third. So Riley Knaus is batting still with a 3-1 count, and an errant throw got the run in. So the Twins are now leading 4-2 now in the 4th inning, and the ball is way outside, and Knaus is on base.
Number 20, Dylan Bowen.
I would say that we're going to like Parkland down.
And now Dylan Bowen is the batter.
I would say like 30 rounds, 50,000.
And the runner goes down to second base easily. Doesn't draw a throw. 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Twins up 4-2, and the ball's hit down into shallow right field, and it drops just past first base, and the runner will score. So a base hit scores the run, and it's 5-2 now for the Twins. And Leighton Sharon will be coming up now. He is the center fielder for the Twins. So the Twins are coming on strong now in the fourth inning, and they've gained the lead over the All-Stars. Gerhardt is the pitcher, and the throw down to third base. Runner gets back safely. Runners at second and third for the Twins. And here's the 0-1 pitch. And it's a strike. 0-2 on the batter, one down, fourth inning. Right-hander comes in with the next pitch, and it's a ball low and away, 1-2 on Leighton Sharon, center fielder for the Twins. Gerhardt delivers again, and it's a swing and a miss. And Leighton and Sharon is gone.
Strike three.
Jack Ray.
Yes.
If you are a paid assistant, if you're a volunteer,
Two down for the batter Jack Ray, who is the shortstop for the Twins. Gerhardt is the new pitcher. And the first pitch is a ball outside, high and away. Runners on second and third. Bowen on second, Knoss on third. And as the ball hits sharply down towards the shortstop, and the ball will be thrown over to first. Moffat to Samuel, and that will be all for the Twins in the fourth inning. So play goes 6-3, 3 down. And the score at the end of 4 full innings of play is the Parkland Twins 5 and the Edmonton All-Stars 2. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome back to the fifth inning.
First batter for the
Top of the fifth inning. Edmonton All-Stars will be
Moffat.
hitting with Jackson Moffat, the shortstop, coming up to bat now, the right-handed hitter. They're trailing 5-2. So unless they come back here in the fifth inning, this will be the last turns at bat for the All-Stars for this particular game, which is the first game of several today. And the first pitch from Moger is a swinging strike ball at the plate. James is going out to have a talk with Moger. No balls, 1 strike, nobody down here in the top of the fifth inning. Knoss, Sharon, and Lisek make up the outfield from left to right. Rojas, Rea, Fraser, and Rake make up the infielders from third to first. And here comes the 0-1 pitch. And it's a ball low and away, 1-1. Jackson Moffat, first batter here in the top of the 5th inning. Moger delivers an off-speed pitch high and away. 2 balls and 1 strike. Nobody on board. Here's the pitch, and it's 3-1 now. Moger's trying to finish off the game. Here it comes. And it's ball 4. And the All-Stars have a base runner.
Now up for the All-Stars, Dylan Gunderson.
So Dylan Gunderson, who is the new pitcher for the All-Stars, is now the right-handed batter. And Moger throws quickly over to first, but there's no threat to steal yet from Jackson Moffat. Wide open stance here for the batter, and he hits the ball off to right center field, and Sharon hauls it in for the first out.
Next batter, pitcher for the All-Stars, Josh Gerhardt.
The outfielders have not been terribly busy this particular game. Most of the balls have been hit into the infield. Now Josh Gerhardt is batting, and apparently he's been hit by the pitch.
Oh, right off the bat.
So the first pitch got him, and now the All-Stars have runners at first and second.
Now up for Edmonton, Nate McClinton.
Nate McClinton will be batting. It looks like they're putting in some substitute players here late in the game. So Moger's in a mild jam here with 1 down, runners at first and second, and here's the ball hit towards short, and he shovels it over to second for the out, and that is a double play, and that ends the game. And that means the Twins have won this particular game 5-2 over the Edmonton All-Stars. And the game is over now. It went 4.5 innings. Final score 5-2 in favor of the Twins, who are the home team in this game. Well, that does it for game number 1 on this Saturday for this 16-year-old college showcase game. We'll be back with game number 2
At 11:30.
At 11:30 this morning. So this is Peter Faulkner signing off, and Dave Stanish will carry the game for you when it comes on at 11:30. So stay tuned. More baseball is on hand. So thank you for joining us, and we'll see you soon in game number 2 on Saturday.